Hey everyone, we're back with another episode of What's Tea with Tyra. So today's episode is called Who Wants Smoke? And yes, we about to get into it. So we're in Joshua chapter 1 verse 5 and it reads, "No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you." Okay, so before I go into what's tea, just to give some background of what's happening here. So Moses just recently died, and Joshua has now taken over leadership of the Israelites. And the Lord has basically told Joshua, I got your back. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm going to just read this again verbatim. It says, "No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life." Like, all that alone, that's partly, should I say, where I got the title from. Because who wants smoke? Like, no one. God said no one. All the days of your life. You hear me? So, basically, when I heard that initially, I'm like, oh, yeah, he about to, go to work. And if you ever read Joshua, it's a great book. I love this book. It's like become one of my favorites. But essentially, Joshua and the Israelites went to war against each of the people in all the different lands, conquered the lands that are the promised land. Like, the Lord promised them this land. But he like, y'all gonna have to fight these folks on this land first, and then you take it. But I'm gonna be with you as you fighting. So that's what Jesus or the Lord is saying right here. Like, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. You gonna win, but you gotta fight. And so that's a word in itself. Because let me pause right there and say what's tea. You have to partner with God in order to reach the promises that he has for you. He is not going to give you a promise that just is handed to you. So I'm going to say this. There are some times where the Lord just blesses. But in most cases, you have to partner with God. You're not just going to walk into something. If the Lord gave you, an idea, or if the Lord gave you, something to carry out as part of your calling, as part of your purpose, you have to do your part so that he can do his. So the Lord is telling Joshua straight up, nobody is going to win against you. Like, well, if you read the book, somebody was, doing some real shady stuff that didn't work out for the Israelites. But overall, they ended up winning. Read Joshua. It's a good book. But he basically like, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. You about to fight a whole lot of people, but you're going to win. Just trust me. And he literally says in this chapter 3 times, be strong and courageous. So the Lord was preparing Joshua. You about to go up against some work, but you got it. I'm going to be with you. So nobody is going to come against you. One other thing I wanted to note. God blessed Joshua with the anointing to win each of those battles he won in order to conquer the land, get into the promised land, and then properly distribute it. That was an anointing the Lord placed on Joshua. And so Joshua had to properly steward that anointing. So, the Lord said, no one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. Some people will get that and be cocky and arrogant, like, yep, can't nobody beat me. Who really wants smoke? Like, who won it? And just mess up the whole anointing. And you're going to mess around and lose because the Lord that took the anointing away from you, and you going into that war, you end up getting beat up. So you have to be spiritually mature enough to properly steward your anointing. So in some cases, God is not going to bless you with the anointing that he has for your life until you can properly steward it. Because why give it to you when he knows you're going to fumble it? He knows the ending from the beginning. So he has to make sure that you are spiritually mature enough to handle it. So I just wanted to add that note in there as well. But that's what's tea for today. So as always, be grateful, thankful, humble, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time.